If you didn't see or hear, live stream announcement from Daytona by NASCAR Heat 3 and 704 games. First off, they announced the cover athletes, which is going to be a Team Hendrick. All four drivers going to grace the cover. No more just exclusivity with Toyota there. They also, the biggest announcement, as you can see here, dirt track racing. There's going to be a fantasy extreme dirt tour. It's kind of like a made-up series, but it's going to be a main series in the game. They're adding online tournaments, which sounds pretty awesome. 8 new tracks, which is probably a lot of the dirt tracks that they're going to have to add if they want a whole full series. A deeper career mode, a lot to go there. It looks like you can have your own garage, sign contracts and so on, and move up through all the series. It's kind of like a Dirt to Daytona feel almost. They're going to have stories before the green flag, and it looks like we have a new green flag prompt even once you see the trailer. So all this really cool stuff. Here's the screenshots. That shot looks awesome. And coming up right here is the cover, and then we're going to go right into the trailer. I'll let it play all the way through, and I'm going to come back and give my thoughts on the game or the trailer after that. So here's the trailer. Enjoy.
Look, be committed. This is the toughest thing that you're going to tackle. The best of the best.
Be ready. Green flag.
The most competitive and toughest form of motorsports in the world. Everything you do is more critical than it ever was because everybody at that level is already a champion. You have to race the best of the best. It's an all-star race every weekend. Is the ultimate. It's the show. It's on.
There you go. Hope you enjoyed the full trailer. I'm not going to absolutely pick it apart for details, but I'm going to run through some of my initial reactions real quick. One of the things I saw, Charlotte Roval, the new final version. In Heat 2, they had a turn that was actually removed by the track after they had already deployed it into the game. Looks like that's there, so that's cool. It also looks like we're going to possibly see some new pre-race stuff happening with race logos, notes from qualifying, and I wonder how deep the pre-race stuff will go. I know they said that they're going to say who's having a good weekend or a bad weekend, but if they touch upon like season standings or something, that would be so awesome for the immersion. They said that drivers will go to the back for technical failures as well, which is a nice touch knowing how often it happens in real life now. And maybe that means like a new gameplay element where we can use our own research and development to push the line or something, and sometimes we get caught and we get sent to the back of the line. There's a new green flag prompt, which is appreciated. Looks way cooler than last year's. Would be nice if we get some spotter recordings too to go along with that. Something a little chatter if we want it that way. Some of the gameplay and action. A driving line for those who need it. I believe that is brand new because I don't remember one in past games. I did read that they will have multiple prefix setups now. So if you aren't someone who tunes your cars, you can try out ones that were made already and see which ones you like. Something that caught my eye with Ryan Newman hitting the wall, I almost thought it left a mark where there wasn't one before, but going back, it looked like it maybe was there. I don't know if that's just because it was in replay or not, but it'd be cool if we could deteriorate the wall a little bit, leave some marks on there. Then we have the new Extreme Dirt Series, which looks like possibly a starting point in career mode. I believe this is a fantasy dirt series, and I even saw they had a road course, which is a little weird. I hope they're all mostly oval because the road course for dirt track racing sounds a little weird, but that's still really cool. That's a big announcement. They even show a garage where we might be able to manage cars. I wasn't sure if this was limited to the dirt series at first, but on their website, a screenshot of the trucks is located over this feature. So I guess you'll be able to do it, own your own team. I wonder what that means in terms of driver movement. Rights-wise, I feel like that could be complicated if real owners don't like it, but I'll welcome it with open arms because that's almost like your own little fantasy world where you can move drivers around, sign new drivers if your team becomes big, and so on. And I wonder how the money plays into that well. That's really exciting. Looking forward to see any more announcements on that. Looks like we're able to finally spend our money too. There was a screenshot of upgrades and pricing, which is cool. The office view almost makes me feel like Dirt to Daytona, where they had a desk with the computer to upgrade your vehicles and so on. I love that game. It takes me back. But I also wonder if we'll be able to switch between series on that screen. If you look back at it, it looks like all four were presented there. Maybe we'll be able to have multiple seasons, or if we're racing in one level, we can still manage our team in another. Unfortunately, I didn't see any burnouts. I know that's important to some people in the trailer, but it looks like the same celebration environment was there. And that would be fun. No biggie for me, but it would be really cool. And then I also noted that on the website there's going to be esport tournaments for online multiplayer. Not sure if that means like heat racing where you try to move on to the next level or anything like that, but it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a neat feature. Looking back at the screenshots and so on, like especially this one looks awesome, really pretty there. Graphics don't look like they were a huge jump, but it looks like there's minor improvements here and there. I think the crowds look a little bit better, and yeah, I'm excited for it. I enjoyed these games for what they are. I think it was a pretty good first announcement. There's a lot of stuff going on, and if you were expecting a totally different game for a yearly release sports game, you need to change your expectations. I enjoy the game for what it is. iRacing is out there if you want that experience as well. And I'll definitely be picking this up. I enjoyed the first 2 games. Excited to see more announcements in the coming months. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And see you later. Peace out.